In this video, we'll walk you through each section of the DS-160 form, the crucial first step to getting your US B1 B2 visa approved. We're here to help you navigate the process with ease. Remember, this is not a legal advice. I'm not an immigration attorney. This is for education purposes only.
The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Google. It doesn't matter the browser you use. You go to Google and type DS-160, which is the form we're looking for. The first option say online non-immigrant visa application DS-160. We're gonna click on it and it will take us to the home page. Here we need to select the country where we are. You look for your country. In this case, I'm going to choose Dominican Republic. But you choose your country. Then you type this code here. Okay, once you have this, you click on Start an application. Okay, here there's a button you need to check to agree the terms and conditions. And scroll down to answer the security question. I'm going to choose this question. And then I'm going to type the answer. I'm going to type Victor as the answer and then click continue. Here we are on the personal information, page 1. This is the surnames, last name. So I'm going to type here any information. Just want you to know that here you're going to put your last name. So let me type Castro and a given name, which is the first name. I'm going to type Victor. And the full name, Victor Castro. Okay, then the form asks me, have you ever used other names? I'm gonna click no. Okay, before I continue, I want you to make sure that you copy and paste this code. So the first thing I want you to do before you continue is you copy and paste this code, okay? Because you're gonna need it to go back to the form. Is the system timeout. Then the other question that asked me is, do you have a telecode? We don't have that here. So it's a number used to represent the name, and that is used in some countries. In this country, it's not used. And then the sex, I'm a male. Then the marital status, I'm gonna choose married. You can choose single or common law marriage, what apply to you. And date and place of birth. So choose here any date. And then I'm gonna type the place of birth. It's not applied. And then I'm gonna choose the country of birth. Okay, once I finish this, I may click on save to save it and then click continue the application again, or I can go straight to next and automatically it will save it. So I'm gonna click on next. Here's a country region of origin, nationality. This is the country where your nationality is. Do you hold or have held any nationality other than the one indicator above? No. In my case it's no, but it depends on your situation. Are you a permanent resident of a country region other than your country? No. And national identification number is the number you use in your country. In this case, I will click does not apply, but you enter your number. US Social Security does not apply, so I don't have a US Social Security. If you have it, you put it. US taxpayer does not apply. It's to pay taxes in the US, so that's not apply. And then click next. Here is important, you need to choose the type of visa you're applying for. As STEM Business Pleasure Visitor B. This is the type of visa. Then you need to select the one that say Business and Tourism Temporary Visitor B1 B2. Okay, once you do that, you click here where it say, have you made a specific travel plans? and you click no if you don't have a specific travel plan, but you need to put an intended date of arrival, and I will put 3 November 24. Okay, and then I need to enter here how many days I'll be there. I'm gonna put this 10 days, and it says address where you will stay in the US. Well, I'm just gonna type anything here, but this is the address where you're gonna stay. And then I'm gonna type here Miami. I type this is in the state of Florida, and the zip code is 33133, just to put something here because this is just to practice. Person entity paying for your trip, in this case is myself, but it could be other person, present employer, employer in the US, other company, but in this case it's myself, so I'm gonna click self. Okay, then I'm gonna click on continue to continue with the application, and then click next. Here, person traveling with you, nobody is traveling with me, so it asks me, are there other person traveling with you? I'm gonna click no. If it's yes, you click yes, and then it will ask you, are you traveling as part of a group or organization? Then you're gonna click no. If you are not part of a group, then you enter the last name and first name of the person traveling with you, but in this case it's no, so click no and then next. Previous US travel information. Have you ever been in the US? I'm gonna click no. And have you ever been issued a US visa? Click no. If it is yes, then you click yes, and you will need to provide information about that visa. This case is no. Have you ever been refused a US visa? That is when you go to the consulate and they refuse the visa, then you click yes, and then you will need to explain. But here is no. Has anyone ever filled an immigrant petition on your behalf? No. This is when someone submit a petition for you. Then click next. Here, this is your address, the one where you live, and I'm gonna put here San Domingo, and the state I'm gonna click on does not apply, postal code does not apply, but you enter yours, and then the country is Dominican Republic. Is your mailing address the same as your home address? Yes. Okay, and then here asks me to enter the phone number, so I'm gonna type here 1 2 10 times number 9 and click does not apply. But you're going to enter your information here, your primary phone number, secondary phone number, and work phone number. Have you used any other phone numbers? I'm going to click no, and then it asks me for the email address, and I'm going to type test just to be able to continue. Have you used any other phone numbers in the last 5 years? Nope. I click this by mistake. Have you used any other email? No. And here it asks me for social media like Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna choose none for me not to put any information here because I don't want to waste time doing that. But you enter all your social media here. And I click no and go to passport. Here we're gonna choose the country, your passport, and the type, passport travel document type, regular. Most of the time it's regular. If it's another option you have here, official, diplomatic, and but in this case it's regular. Here you're gonna type the passport number, which is let me see if I can type any number here, and then choose does not apply, Here you're going to enter your real passport number and your book number if it applies. And then go to here and city where your passport was issued. Let's say Santo Domingo. Okay, and then the country, the state, if it's needed, the country, the issue date, and the expiration date. This is January 1st, 2029. 20. This is the issue date and the expiration date of your passport. Have you ever lost passport? No, but you click no in this case. But if it's yes, you click yes and save. Now click continue and then next. Okay, it's asking me for US point of contact. This is the point of contact in the United States. Let's put here test. But if you visiting someone there, you're gonna type the name of that person name. And then you need to say here if it's your relative, spouse, friend. Let's say that is a friend. And it's asking me here organization name is not an organization, so I'm gonna click does not apply. Do not apply. The address, we said here that it was Miami. This is the address where you're staying in the United States. And obviously this is not a real address, actual address. So let me type here any phone number and then click next. And this is the information about your father and mother. Or let's say here, this is the last name, first name, and the date of birth. And it's asked you if your father is in the United States. This is important. You say yes or no, depending on the situation. In this case, for me not to enter that information, I'm gonna click do not apply. And here I say Suarez. But this is your mother information, and here your father information. And you need to say if the mother is in the United States or not. In this case is no. It's asked me, do you have any immediate relatives, parents in the United States? No. This is when you have brother or spouse. In this case, I don't have. Do you have any other relative? Yes, of course. Okay. And then click next. Now it's asking me for spouse full name, including middle name, last name, and the first name, and date of birth. So, February, country of birth, city, country of origin, and the address is the same as your home address. Normally, this is the one that you use. If it's different, then you choose another option. Same as mailing address, same as US contact address, do not know, other, and you will specify the address. In this case, it's the same, oh, I'm sorry. In this case, it's the same as home address. And click next. Here it's asked me for the occupation. Let's say education, for example. Present employer, you're gonna enter your employer. Let's say, and the address. Here I'm gonna put anything. just for me to be able to continue. But this is where you enter your employer information and a phone number, country where that company is, start date when you first started working to that company, and here let me see, 2019 income, this is your salary, let's say, and here you need to explain what you do, your duty, your daily duty. So you're gonna enter here what you do on your job, and then click next. It is important that you enter here what you do on your daily basics in your job, work. Were you previously employed? No, but in this case, if it's yes, you enter your previous employer. This case is no. Have you attended any educational institution at a secondary level above? You click yes, and then you want to enter, you're going to start with your secondary school, and then your university, and then any post or master, any master you have completed. So you're going to add all that information here. This is important. You will, once you finish with the first one, you add the other, and then add the other, and enter all the information about your education. In this case, I'm gonna click no to be able to continue. But remember, you need to enter all your education information, all your previous employment information, and that's important in order for you to get a visa. Do you belong to a clan? In this case, it's no. Any other language you speak, let's say Spanish. And have you traveled to any country, region within the last 5 years? If it's yes, you click yes, and you will need to specify the country. In this case, I'm gonna click on no. Have you belonged to, contributed to, or worked for any professional, social, or let's say no. If it's yes, you click yes, and then enter the name. Do you have any specialized skills or training, such as firearms, explosives? No. In my case, all this is no, but I want you to take your time to read each question and answer carefully each question, because this is very important. You cannot go and click whatever you want, because you might not get the visa depending on your answer. So you need to be careful, read each question, and then answer. Make sure you understand the question before you answer. As I say, I'm gonna click no to all those questions because they don't apply to me, and I hope to you either. And then click here, no, no. Click no, next, no, no, and next, no, no, next. Okay, now I'm gonna choose the photo. Let's say I have a photo in file. I don't have a photo on file, but I'm gonna look for. Let me see if I use a photo. This photo does not work because of the resolution. I'm gonna click on upload, but it will say that does not apply, so continue without photo. I just put it off. It took me out again. So let me go back.
Let's enter this code, then click on retrieve an application. Then here enter the code that I told you to save at the beginning, the one starting with AA, and then click on retrieve. Then it will ask us the first five letters of your last name. You put it in, then the years of birth and the security answer of your question, and click retrieve.
Okay, go back to the photo, upload the photo. This is not the photo that I'm gonna use. This photo doesn't have the resolution required. Click on upload. It say it does not the reasons why photo failed. Image may contain imperfection. So continue without photo because this is what I want. I want to continue without photo. But if you have a photo, you choose it and upload it. Then I will go to review. And this is the opportunity that I have to review all the information. I will go all the way to the end because I'm sure that everything is okay. But I want you to take your time, review all the information, and do not submit the form until you are sure that everything is okay. Okay, just I'm gonna click on next just to go straight to the end for you to see the finish. And okay, I'm at the end now. I just have to sign and submit. Click here. Then you're gonna be asked, did anyone assist you in filling out this application? You click no. If it's the case, if someone assists you, you enter the information. It's signature. And then you're gonna enter here your passport. I don't remember what was the passport that I used, but in this case, you're gonna use your passport. And this code is code 6 in this code. Then you click on sign and submit application, and then you go to confirmation. Once you go to confirmation, you're gonna print your confirmation, and you will have the option to print the application too.